So, approximately 0 people have told me that my content is too boring and my commentary is mundane, and that's the reason why nobody watches my videos. So, I'm gonna make some changes for this one as an experiment. They tell me that I'm not exciting, that I'm not hyped, that I'm not stoked, and that I'm just straight up boring. So what I have done is study every Minecraft channel in existence, and I pretty quickly figured out why they are getting more views than I am. So for this video, we're going to change up our strategy a little bit. Without further ado, let's get on with it. Hello guys, and welcome to my Minecraft Let's Play. So yeah, this is we're actually gonna like go through this legitimately now, and not absolutely totally cringeworthy. So this is our base area. We're about a few thousand blocks away from spawn. Just a quick rundown of everything we got so far. We got a villager breeder, iron farm, auto item sorter for the crops. That area over there is going to be for animals. We got a mine over there. My house is going to go up there. Nick's house is going right there. Christian's house is right there. I have low frame rate right now for some reason. Probably because I'm recording in 4K, which, yeah, videos are going to be in 4K, which is pretty poggers. And that's about it for this area. We also have a raid farm that's over on the opposite side of the spawn for a couple thousand blocks. That's why I have 437 levels of XP right now. Not only that, but that raid farm also provides us with tons of totems, tons of gunpowder, glowstone dust, emeralds, and also redstone. I've been using a bunch of the emeralds to buy golden carrots, so we're completely stocked on food now. We don't have to worry about that anymore, which is obviously super nice. As far as my gear goes, it's not completely maxed out. I still have yet to get a few villagers with the right book trades. As for the whole villager trading situation, we are actually going to be doing a different approach this time. Usually we like to cram all the villagers into a single building, and that will be our sort of trading hall. But this time we want to have more areas of our base and actually have them be useful. So the farmers are going to go on this side. Over there is going to be butchers. Down that way is going to be like stone cutters or masons, I guess you could call them. And they're just, each villager is going to be split up into a different area of the base depending on what that area of the base is designated for. Don't have to ramble too much on about that. Pretty straightforward. So this is our area in the nether. We are going to do a highway system at some point. So we're going to fly down yonder. Oh, that gas shot finally made its way around. First, we will stop at spawn. I don't know why I'm showing this. It's kind of cringe, but we're going to go there. So, yeah. This is a place. I forgot whose base this was. Nice. Whose base is this? Can't tell. So, yeah, this is the main reason why I didn't settle around spawn. Another monstrosity has been built. But make that 2 monstrosities. Yeah. This is why I did not come here. Also, for some reason, the people that live here at spawn have some weird fetish with pillager banners. They are absolutely littered everywhere, which is interesting to say the least. So yeah, this is a spawning area. Not too interesting at the moment. They don't really play much. Now if I actually fly up, you might be able to see our base area from here. It's behind those mountains, so we'll keep going up a little bit. And yes, there's the thing. You can barely see it, but this mod is so sick that you can actually see that far. And if you look over that way, there's a raid farm. So, not incredibly far, but it's still quite a distance if you're flying, so we just take the nether instead. If we fly down this way, this is the admin's house. That house is Biddy's. I think he's only played like 1 or 2 days on here. He doesn't really get on much. This area really reminds me of the old base on the old server that we had, so fairly similar. If we fly up this way, somebody else's base is at these mountains, not these ones right here, but next one's over. Right in this area. It's like one of those big crater formation things. Kind of cool. Also, this gaping hole Lol. If we fly up this way, there is a village back here set up with some trades. Can we just admire this view real quick? I mean, well, obviously, if you zoom in with Optifine, you can really see how, like, low detail it is, but that's the whole point of it. This just completely changes the game. It's awesome. So this is where we get our books from at the moment. Pretty decent setup, but we are missing quite a few, so we're just going to make our own trades at our base. And since we have the raid farm and we have a absolute ton of emeralds, we don't even have to worry about getting a zombie villager converted and everything like that. We can totally afford any amounts of books that we want. So it's going to be nice for once to not cycle through villagers over and over and over again, trying to get the cheapest prices as well as doing the conversions. So that's very nice. I could show the raid farm, but that's quite boring, so we will go to the end instead, and there is one stronghold this way. I believe there's been 3 strongholds found so far. This one, the one I found at my starter base, and the one near our current base. And we go up here and through the end portal. If it will load. There we go. If we come up here, I am growing some trees in here because I do need wood quite often in this place. Oh my god, the frame dropping. Jeez, please load. But yeah, take a look at this. What I did was I flew around the edge of the donut, basically loaded all the chunks at the edge of this void right here, and you can see end cities from miles away. This is probably my favorite mod of any game of all time. It's just absolutely totally epic, and it gives a whole new perspective to the main end island. So down there is a Enderman farm. There's nothing really too special about it, so I'll just skip that. Instead, I want to show the main island from the outside's perspective real quick. So we'll just go through this end gateway, and yeah, there it is. The one downside to this mod is that the chunks won't load themselves automatically outside of the server render distance, so once you actually fly through on the client side and load those chunks, it will be stored on your PC. So all you have to do is just generate those chunks from your end, and then they will generate every time you approach that area. But check that out. The end island is just a tiny little island in this massive donut void, I guess you could say. Pretty freaking epic. I think I just fly my way back to the main island this way. And with that, we will take the shortcut home. Just gotta hop in here and hurry the fuck up because I'm holding my breath. There we go. Back at the base. You can just see how fast everything else loads in too. It's so nice. Well, that side's struggling a little bit. So now that I've done a quick rundown of the world, I do want to go over a couple plans that I have, and we'll just go ahead and end the video there because there's no point in rambling. First things first, this is our base area. We're going to, like I said, spread this out into several different districts. So this will be farming. Behind Christian's house is going to be logging. This is going to be animal farming. That's going to be mining. Well, so on and so forth, pretty much. We might have like a library and shit back here. And one idea that I have for our storage system, I don't really want to make one like centralized storage area. So my concept for our storage management here is actually making like a drop-off station where you can drop off a shulker box or just dump your entire inventory. It goes through a multi-item sorter, and then those items are sent to a specific area of the base wherever they belong to, and then will be thrown into their own item sorters to get sorted at those areas. It would be nice if this would actually work, but it's going to be a little challenging with chunk loading issues because I plan to send those items through via water streams. So say the items are flowing along the water and then it reaches a chunk boundary where it's not loaded. All those items will pile up on that chunk border, and if you load that chunk again, then you could get a massive influx of lag, and it might not be too well for the redstone systems. So we're probably gonna figure out a different system at some point, but that is the gist of it so far. And yeah, that's pretty much the world tour. I'm not going to stretch out this video much longer, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one where we actually start making some progress in the videos.